never made jam before, so this is just my first try at it. I'm using plums, and these are damsons, quite ripe, and I'm choosing to de-stone them before I start boiling them and mashing them down. Right, so now I've finished de-stoning the plums. Because the plums are quite ripe, I'm worried there won't be enough pectin to set the jam. So I'm going to add some crab apples, skins, cores, pips and all. So I'm going to cut those up quite small, and just temporarily I'm storing them in this bath of lemon juice. It'll just stop them going brown. Right, so at this point I've ended up with just over 4 pounds of plums and about a pound of crab apples. I've put them into the stainless steel pressure cooker. I've added too much water, but we'll come to that later. And I'm just boiling it all up so I can mash it all into a liquid before putting it through a sieve and before I add the sugar. I can't help thinking that if we throw this out, that's the best part of the jam. It's got a lot of pips in it though. Right, so that's it then. I'll just scrape off the bottom. And this will be our jam. So now we've just got to put it back on the, oh, I've got to put it back in there. Put it back on there because that's got the handle on it. Right, we've had to go to plan B on the jars. So we'll just put the jars in the oven. We'll let the oven get up to 150 degrees and that'll be the jars sterilised, and we'll sterilise the tops with boiling water. You do need sterilised jars. Right, so we've got our sieved fruit back in the pan and I've added 4 pounds of sugar, so that's about 75% sugar to the amount of fruit. And as we stir in it, we can see the small bubbles on the top, and that's quite normal. But as it gets thicker, those like bubbles turn to a scum, and that's an indication that your jam is thickening up to a suitable thickness. But we can do another test called the push test or the wrinkle test, where we get a little bit of the jam out onto a cold plate, let it cool a little bit, and then we push our finger through and we can determine if it's ready with experience, which I don't have. Okay, so when I was talking about the scum before, we definitely do have now what appears to be a scum. So as it's cooling down, it may get a lot thicker, because I think that scum is an indication of its setting. It is now like a scum. It's not just like bubbles that you can dissipate. I'm not worried about them though, they're still going in the jar. So it's cooling down a bit now, so I'm going to start jarring it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some in here. And then transfer it from the jug into the jars. The jars, of course, are in the oven. So everything is hot. Right, I want it about, I don't know, quarter inch from the top. It's very hot, that. Oh, it's even hot through this. Right, that should cool down and then that top should click down. So we've ended up with 8 full jars. And these are reused marmalade jars, and the tops are slowly clicking down as the jars cool down. So I've got 8 full jars there, and one that's still a bit hot. 1 3/4 full. So I'm well impressed. You could this that's left in here, you could spread that on your bread, no problem at all. So I've just got the washing up to do now, which was a bit more than what it would be if I did it again, because this was just a trial look and see if we could make some jam, and we've made some jam. It's tremendous. Right then, the proof is always in the pudding as it's set. So that's it then, Hillbilly Jam. Or really I suppose you could call it jelly because we sieved it. It's worked out brilliant, but it could have been slightly better because I could have put a bit less water in it. But that's experience for you. So I will definitely be making more jam. It uses a lot of energy. I'll get away with using less next time because I'll know to use less water. But it's well worth making your own jam. It's easy. Go make your own jam.